All right. Good afternoon, Woodlawn Baptist Church. Thank you so much for joining us here on our live feed. We come this afternoon with a special announcement regarding COVID-19 and Sunday school. And so here's the plan. Here's what we're looking to do. We're going to be also sending this out via email and in text on Facebook and other avenues. But we felt like it was important just to do a little video and with myself, Bob, and Brandy. Just to kind of iron out a lot of the questions that we feel like will likely be asked and how we can do this. We are looking to start back Sunday school for every person, adults, youth, children, and preschool age, starting on September the 20th. It will be back at the normal time at 9:15, and the doors will open and be available to start moving around the campus at 9 o'clock. We have been working hard to try to figure everything out, logistics and everything of that nature, but we feel confident that we can come together and be able to make this happen. Now, for this to happen, I just want to say that I'm super thrilled and happy and excited. Many of you have been helping us out a ton with social distancing, helping us out with masks, those types of things. I just want to thank you so much for that. This really becomes even more critical as we look to put people in smaller spaces like Sunday school classrooms and those types of things. And so I just want to these signs will be up around the church, but I just kind of want to remind us, is it just says, because we care, we're asking that you please wear a mask, practice social distancing, and sanitize for the health and safety of our members so that we can keep our doors open. And that's really the critical issue. We don't want a situation where this virus starts to spread and we have to close down what we've been able to open. And so at this point in time, please help us out with that. You'll see those signs around the church just as a reminder on Sunday mornings. And so I kind of want to start us off by talking about adult Sunday school first. And so I'm going to kind of hand it over to Bob to give us some guidelines and some thoughts of kind of where we're at with adult Sunday school and some of the classes and things that are going on.
Awesome. Well, we're excited that virtually every adult Sunday school class will be able to meet at the same time, same place where they have been in the past, with just a couple of exceptions. Our senior adult ladies classes that we've already talked to, the teachers, they'll be merging into one class in Janet Bryan's class, which is C110, and the Songster Lawrence Barlow class that formerly met in the pier. We're going to need that class to meet in the Life Center. We'll have a partition wall set up for you guys in the southwest corner, and need you guys in there because we're going to have some master teacher going on for our grade school age kids. So with that, I'll pass that over to Miss Brandy.
Hi, Bob, will you show them the sign? You'll be seeing this sign near our children's areas, and this will let you know to ask yourself these questions before your children enter the children's area or the preschool area. So you'll just see those, and if you've answered yes to any of those, we just ask you to wait another week or so and help us out by keeping everyone safe. And so what we're going to do is kindergarten through 5th grade will be meeting in the pier with me as the master teacher. There'll be other volunteers around. And what you'll do when you get here, you'll see that there'll be markings on the floor to stand and socially distance. There will be temperature checks going on. Every adult working in the children's area and the preschool area will be wearing a mask for safety. And so you'll follow the barrier, not barriers, but
The dividers
that we have up to line up, have a temperature check. And so starting with the school age children, the first and most important thing we need you to help us with is to register your children. You'll find our form online starting Sunday the 13th of September at noon. So each week our form will come available at noon on Sunday, and the registration will close on Wednesday at noon. So Sunday to noon, Wednesday to noon. So you'll find that there for you to register your children. Just real easy information. Just let us know you're coming. We'll save a spot for your students. And so,
and just to clarify there, with the social distancing, we really only have a limited space.
Right.
And so it's really important each week, and you can't put yourself on there forever, okay? We really need you each week. Just kind of make that a part of your Sunday routine. After you leave church, go ahead and hop on there and sign up for the next week if you're going to be there, and that'll help us out with that.
Right,
So.
yes, and so each week we will re-register for the previous week, for the following week. And so if you'll do that and help us, we will do that. You'll find out that we're going to enter through the pier door where we normally enter coming out of the worship center side. There will be a line set up by the welcome area there that you'll follow through. And as you come through, you can just drop your children off. But on pickup, you'll also come back to that area there by the welcome center. You'll follow the tape markings and you'll walk into the pier, stand on the mark. We'll call your student to come to you, and then you will exit out the doors, the double pink red doors, and go out through into the hallway and out the glass door that used to be our iron gate. So you'll come in and pick up your child and exit out that way, and that'll help with the flow. Now, during this time, students will be in the pier with me for the Sunday school hour. That'll be from 9:15 till 10:15. So you will need to come pick your student up after you exit your Sunday school class, and they will attend worship service with you, just like we've been doing. So master teacher is for Sunday school hour only, and students will be back in the worship center with their parents, kindergarten through 5th grade. And so anything else we should say about?
Yeah, I think that's just something to really, not understate, is there will be no normal children's church in the pier. This is for Sunday school alone here during this time. So yeah, that's key there.
Okay, so we'll move to our preschool area where things will be a little different, but we'll still have a lot of fun and learn a lot about Jesus there as well. So when we come to the preschool area, the glass doors over by the nursery drop-off will be open, and we'll ask you to come in. You'll see these signs again as you come in. You can park over that way if that's better for your family. But you'll enter in through our double doors. You will do your check-in on the computer system just like you normally do for your children. Miss Robin will be out in that foyer area in the nursery helping you with that if you need it. If you can't get it to work, I know we haven't done it in a while, but remember it's just by your phone number. But if it won't work, no worries. Just come on in and Miss Robin will help you. We'll have a volunteer at the counter taking your child's temperature, and we'll have people escorting them back to their room. So we are encouraging everyone 3 years old and older that can wear a mask to do that. We are going to group siblings together in the same room to kind of help cut down on contact with other people. And then the same volunteer will be in the room from 9 o'clock drop off or 9:15 drop off until their pickup time after the worship service. And so they'll come out of the rooms, they'll have special areas to go and play outside the room, they'll have activities in the room. So we'll just ask that if you would, we will take care of having snack and all the things that we normally do. We'll take precautions with that, and everything will be safe as far as that. So we're going to ask you to help us not to bring extra toys or bags in, except unless your child is an infant and needs a diaper bag. That is totally understandable. But anything else, we'll ask you just to bring your child in, please. Nothing else. We will do the temperature checks. We do ask that one parent do the drop off for the children and for the preschool. That way it'll help cut down on our traffic flow. So if one parent could bring your preschool age children and one do your school age. If you're coming as a single parent that day, your spouse is at work or unavailable to come, just drop off your school age kid first if you can, and if not, you do what's best for your family, and we'll try to help you the best we can. So, but if you can accommodate a one parent drop off, that will help us with the flow of traffic. All volunteers and kids will be encouraged to wash their hands throughout the time that we're in that area. Anything that's put in a student's mouth or a child's mouth, we will be washing and putting away. So we'll try not to have any contamination that way. Sanitizer will also be available. We are, like Brother Jason said earlier, we're at a decreased occupancy. So that means there'll be 6 to 7 kids in a room with 2 adults, and we'll do our best to just have a good time, but have less numbers in there. So that's why registration also is very important.
Yeah. And just to review for preschool age now, it is available between the Sunday school hour on through the worship hour. It's available for that entire time for our preschool age kids. So you can come drop them off for Sunday school, and they can remain back there, during the time of the worship service.
Yes.
So just to clarify that.
Right. So the whole service, they'll be available there. So you'll find also in that area that we're going to ask you to come in the double doors, and there'll be tape marked on the floor for you to distance yourself, and we'll ask you to exit out the glass door in that nursery area. So enter through the double doors, exit through the glass door. You'll see tape along the wall there to help you, because I know, that's a busy time at dismissal and drop off. So if you'll just accommodate us by staying on a mark and moving forward. That'll keep us moving and distancing at the same time.
Yeah, and I would just say again and encourage, especially during this time that we have folks that are going to be crisscrossing a lot through hallways. I really want to stress, even if you're a person who says, you know what, I don't like wearing a mask, that's not my thing. I would really strongly ask from me as your pastor. I would ask at least during that time that you're going to be walking through the hallways and we're going to be all crossing each other very closely in some cases. Make that a priority during that time to help us out in that regard. And as far as the lines, I believe we talked about the line to drop off and pick up for the pier of where that's going to go. It'll start at the pier door and kind of head up towards the information desk, and kind of the same thing with the preschool drop off. Will be at the worship hallway between the two areas through those double doors, but that line will also go up towards that towards that informational kind of little desk there, in the sanctuary foyer, and so that's kind of where those lines will be. So if like you say, as much as possible, if you can divide and conquer, great. As parents, if you can't, go to one, come out and hop in line for the other one, and we'll try to move everybody through as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a learning curve here. We'll improve and make adjustments each week as we need to make this a fun time still for your children and for us to get to worship together and have fun together. And so just give us a little patience and grace, and we'll extend the same, and we'll work together and make this work out for all of us.
Absolutely. Is there anything else? Anything we're missing for now?
Just keep walking.
Yes, indeed. I just want to say that I appreciate these guys right here and all the work and the effort they put in, from counting chairs and square footage of rooms to getting signs made and all kinds of other things. We've been hard at work on that, and we couldn't be more excited to be back in Sunday school and back, on campus, learning about the Word of God, being in God's Word with God's people in community, and we couldn't be more thrilled by that. And we hope that starting on the 20th that you'll join us back and for Sunday school and come be a part of what God's doing here at Woodlawn. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do me a favor and share this video on your news feed so that everyone can see it and get the information that they need. So thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you on the 20th. All righty.